All right, let's get it Shemokin up in here. Shemeka Michelle joining me. Shemeka, I have a topic that I've been dying to discuss with you since this weekend. Bill Burr and his wife went to a UFC fight, and Bill Burr's wife decided to give Donald Trump, or someone taking a picture of Donald Trump, the finger. The middle finger. Let's watch that clip of Bill Burr's wife giving Donald Trump, or someone taking a picture of Trump, the middle finger. Bill Burr's the celebrated comedian. Anyway, play the clip. There she is, Bill Burr's wife. And this picture went viral of her flipping off the president, or someone taking a picture of Donald Trump. Shemeka, good look, bad look, no look, big deal, little deal, no deal. What do you make here of Bill Burr's wife, putting him in a little bit of controversy?
Yeah, I thought it was a bad look, Jason, for sure. I think it's very classless, and I've seen people make this a black or white issue. I don't think it's a black or white issue when you look at women such as like Kathy Griffin or Bette Midler, Madonna. They've all acted out when it comes to Donald Trump. And so I think it's just something that's very classless. Even if you don't like him, which I'm not a fan of Biden, I would not do this to someone who held that office simply because he held the office, whether you agree with his politics or not, which we know she didn't, because she has tweets back in 2020 saying she hopes that he gets COVID. You don't have to act this way and make your husband look bad. And I think that's what she did. She really made her husband look as if he has no control over his wife.
Well, now, and she would hear that and say, well, that's a good thing. He doesn't have any control over me. I'm an equal in this. And just because Bill's famous and he's the provider, I'm an equal. We don't believe in the patriarchy over here in my house. That's why I married this little white man, so I could control him. We do. And look, she's probably sitting there. We've emasculated the black man. You think I can't emasculate this little white dude? The same. That's her mentality. And the one thing I will say, I'm never careful, but I'm just going to be honest with you. I do think there is a difference here between her and Madonna and Bette Midler and famous celebrity white women whose brand is built around promoting feminism and the matriarchy and their public figure, as opposed to the wife who, and again, maybe I'm wrong, is Bill Burr's wife, is she famous as well? Do people know her, or I just thought, yeah. And so, that's a different role. And so, again, I'm just going to keep it 1,000. I don't have all the perfect words to say here, but when you're a kept woman, there's a role you should be playing. And she's uninterested in that role. And, a lot of black women, I'm strong, I'm this, I'm that. And this was her moment to get some attention. And, I'm sure she hadn't thought it all the way through, thinking this could go viral. But she wanted to do something to get a little attention, and accidentally probably put her husband in a tough spot. But I'm not even sure if she put him in a tough spot, because Bill Burr is going to milk this for a lot of comedy material, in my view.
Yeah, for sure. I think she put him in a tough spot just by making him look like a beta male. Now, I guess he's comfortable with that because look who he's married to. Her arms look bigger than his. So I think that he's okay with being in that position. But I think her behavior was very trashy. And that's the difference for me. That's what there isn't a difference for me. When you think about Bette Midler or Madonna, those are all just trashy women to me that have no concern with what it looks like, or, the example that they're setting for young women. They're all trashy to me. And When it comes to his wife, you can just tell she wears the pants. When you look at previous pictures of them, and I mean, again, look how big and burly she is. And she's an attention whore, as so many of our women are nowadays, just seeking attention. What was the reason for that? As Cardi B would say, what was the reason? There was no reason for her to do that except that she was really trying to get attention for herself.
I'm gonna slightly defend her, and I like today that we got this disagreement going on. She's been programmed to be triggered by Donald Trump. I would imagine she watches MSNBC or CNN most days. I imagine she sits around with her friends and thinks the world revolves around Donald Trump, and anything that's ever happened bad in her life or someone close to her life, Donald Trump represents the white man that made it all possible. If her dog got hit by a car, it's because of men like Donald Trump who built cars. And if they had never built a car, my dog wouldn't have got hit by a car. And so she's been programmed. And so I think we saw her natural reaction to, like, we're going to be sitting next to Trump? And here's Donald Trump, and people are taking pictures. She's been programmed to be triggered and to act out in a way like that. That's what she just did is her hashtag. And so, and all these people that believe in hashtag activism or whatever, I got a chance to do something mean-spirited towards Donald Trump. I just improved the world and showed everybody that I'm anti-Trump. That's what a lot of feminists, black people that are just totally immersed in racial idolatry, it's like Trump is an opportunity to show everybody I'm better than Trump and I'm better than everyone else, and I stand against white supremacy. She's been programmed to do exactly what she did there. She didn't put any real thought into it. It was just a spur of the moment. Oh, there's Donald Trump. Let me do this. And, now I've shown everybody I'm on the good team. And, she's high-fiving. She's got gossip her and her girls can sit around and gossip about. And I'm sure in that little private white community they live in, the little white liberal ladies are real pleased and happy with her. And her mama's probably happy. All her cousins are happy. And she's the toast of the town. I stood up to Donald Trump. I made a difference. The police will no longer kill unarmed, resisting black criminals because I gave Donald Trump the finger. That's how little thought she has put and many people have put into their actions.
Yeah, because so many women have been programmed to think that he's a misogynist. That whole grab him by the pussy thing, a lot of people were very offended by that. And I continue to believe if you are offended by that comment, it's because you never have been. Because listen, when a man actually takes control and you have that feeling of adoration for him, there's nothing wrong with it. And if you look at the text that his comment was in, the context around it, he was not saying that you be abusive or belittling to women. And so it's so silly that these women every single day just feel like they wake up and, they have to go against misogyny and Donald Trump. And he is this manly man with toxic masculinity. It's silly. And so, again, it says a lot about the relationship between her and Bill. It's like she's laying with her friend that has a penis. Because if you really respected this man, if this man was putting it down the way you needed him to, you would have sat there and you would have shut up and you would have smiled, even if you didn't like the person that was in the picture. So I just think that her relationship is not what, they try to make it out to be. She's with a beta male and he's with a manly, masculine woman. And that's really just the bottom line. She's toxic femininity all day long.
It reminds me of, and we'll end on this note, it reminds me of a woman I was dating in early 2000s. I got pulled over by the police. I think I did a little weaving in traffic. Wasn't drunk, but I did a little weaving in traffic, just trying to get around people. Police pulled me over, not on the highway, but on the street. And you know, I have a standard operating procedure when I deal with police. I stick my driver's license out the window before they ever get out of their car, and I just know, yes, sir, and no, sir. And this woman leaned over across me and started yelling at the cop. And what'd you pull us over for? And I've told this story before, but I just looked at her and was like, are you crazy? What are you doing? This is a cop. It's at night. I'm not trying to have no fight with this man. And I said, shut up. Stand down. But that was her gut initial reaction, was to lean over across to me and yell at the cop when I'm like, here's my driver's license. Because I've done nothing wrong. I'm going to get a ticket, you know, I'm driving a brand new Mercedes. I was making plenty of money. Whatever ticket I got, I could pay for. I didn't need a hassle from the police, but she wanted one. And so but again, I've seen women that are programmed. Like, and you know, this woman was from Mississippi. I'll just leave it at that. And she been programmed, cop, pulled you, yelling, screaming. And this was like 20 years ago, 15, 17, maybe 20 years, 17, I can't remember, but it was a while back. And this was even before Black Lives Matter. She was programmed. Police pull you over, you yell and scream at them. I was like, I don't get down like that.
Yeah, we're programmed to be manly.
Programmed to be out of pocket, because I don't even see it as manly. To me, it's like, I want this cop up away from me as soon as I can so I can get on with my night. We're going to go have a drink. We're going to go kick it. And, you know, what the hell do I need to get worked up over a cop? Anyway, so Shemeka, thank you so much. Great job, as always. If you like this content, hop in the comments and tell us what you think of Bill Burr and his wife. Big deal, little deal, no deal. If you really like this content, I need you to support one of our great sponsors, like Patriot Mobile. You can make the switch today. Get the same great nationwide coverage while supporting the conservative values you believe in. Go to patriotmobile.com/Jason or call 878-PATRIOT. We'll see you next time. Like what you saw? Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the full episode by clicking the link below.